Yes. So in the last week, what we have done, just tell me someone in a brief.
Sir, you explained about Java, sir.
Okay. And we have seen some comparisons, right? Like what is a
Yes.
block programming
Yes,
and
sir.
what is a Java. Based on that one only, most of the people have sent the videos by making their own models. I have seen everyone's video. Everyone was correct, but the block programming is little easy for everyone, right? So just try
Sir,
that one.
sir,
Uh,
one doubt I'm having, sir. In
yes, okay.
JavaScript, I'm not able to create variables or just type in the variable. It's not allowing me to do that. Even though
Yes,
I move
for
to box and again I do it, it is showing that it has a problem for doing that. But
in
whereas
which
in
one you have done?
tutorials, if I do with any variables one,
Okay.
it will work like that. That's only my doubt, sir.
Okay, in what you have done in a microbit or else in Java programming?
In Java programming, sir.
In
In
Java
microbit
programming,
Java,
okay. In
microbit.
microbit, what we will be having is, yeah, we have already talked like this, right? There will be some libraries, everything
Yes.
will be stored in that one. So,
Excuse me, sir.
Guys, so
just
in
wait,
the
wait,
Excuse me, sir.
just wait, Nagakumari, Nagamari. So, the thing is, when you're
Excuse me,
using
sir. Your voice
JavaScript,
is breaking.
okay, just
sir,
wait.
see, sir, like object counter, I just write object and I just press enter. It will show a red
Excuse me,
line
sir.
and it won't to do anything, sir. That's only my doubt, sir.
Or else still anyone have the problem issues like sound and all? Can everyone hear my voice clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ashwin, you have shown me some object like this one. So what is the problem in that one means we will be having some inbuilt options. Okay, like object, you have given some numerical value. It's not the case because thing have to be inbuilt. Like if there are some options, then only you can use them. Without having the options, you can't use them.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I present the screen?
That's why most of my projects are based on variables. That's why it's not working.
Yes. If you want to try in
Oh,
Java
excuse me,
software,
sir.
you will be having separately.
Yeah, sir.
But
Java, it got installed properly, sir.
yes,
Now.
but
Excuse
if you
me, sir.
want to
Your
create
voice is
variable,
breaking.
In JavaScript, we cannot create variables, sir.
we can create, but first of all, we have to add them. Like if you have freshly installed your software, you will not be getting any options. The basic options you will be having. So what you have to do means you have to export them. You have to export them. It will be already in the software, but you have to export them. There will be some keys for that one also, like export libraries. If you want a particular library have to be exported, like then you have to give the name of that one.
Because
Everyone,
I
please mute yourselves if
I
you're not talking. Kalyan Kumar, just mute yourself. Still, anyone have any doubts about the last class, or you have tried anything and got means, just ask me now so that we'll move to the next topic. So, okay, the thing is, in the last week we have seen like what is the difference between block programming and this all, right? So we will not be going directly to the programming part. Okay, if you want to learn Java, you have to learn some basics. Just example, like we have this Scratch programming, or else this say microbit, right? In that one, we directly didn't done any programs. What we have done means we have first checked the options we have, right?
Sir,
First we
your
have
voice is
checked.
breaking.
Still, it's breaking for everyone.
No, sir, it's not breaking.
It's not breaking at all, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir, it's not
Anyone,
breaking at all, sir.
It's coming clearly, sir.
if anyone is having problem with the connection, like if you're not getting audio properly, video properly, what you will do
No,
is just
sir.
exit the meeting and come again. Okay. So if there are some problems, you will be resolving at the time. Still, if you're not getting, then your internet may be slow. Okay. So the options we will be checking,
Sir,
right?
I'm getting your voice. Everyone's voice it is shaking in my phone.
Everyone's
And
voice is. What's your problem? Just tell me.
sir, your voice is breaking.
I'm telling the same thing. If everyone is having the same problem, like everyone is not able to hear my voice, then it will be my problem, right? If only you are not understanding my voice, or you are only got breaking my voice, means just exit the meeting and come again. Okay, join again.
Okay, sir.
So in the same way, like in the block programming, we have seen what are the variables, what are the basic programs, what are the basic blocks we have. These are all the things we will be seeing. It will be completed in 1 or 2 days because those are just blocks, right? By seeing them, you will be getting to know like what is that option is for, and it will be little easy, the block programming and all. So it will be done in 2 or 3 days. But here, if you want to learn Java programming correctly and particularly, you have to be very thorough with the options you have. Okay, and in Java software, we will not be having any options to drag them and drop it here. It's not that simple. Okay, everything you have to type them in the names. Okay, everything you have to type them in the names, then only you will be understanding. I think everyone have already seen, if you have done something in the block programming and converted it into the JavaScript, you have seen the differences, right? What are the differences you have?
So difference is mainly like whenever you create a forever block, there will be some brackets, curl brackets, and
Yes,
normal brackets. Those will be in the middle. You have to write the code, and as well as some other things like variables. Whenever you create, some of the variables will be in red line, but also the that thing will work, sir.
yes. So I'll show you some example of that one. So it will be a little easy for you. Okay. Can everyone see my screen, right? See, I haven't done anything.
Yes, sir.
Whatever
Yes,
I
sir.
have opened, in that one, what is the option I have on start? What I have given source string hello. If I change it into the JavaScript, there will be no options like yeah. In this make code microbit, you will be having the options. By clicking this basic, you can drag this thing and you can keep. But if you want to do it in a way like not in this one, you have to do it separately. Then the options will be different. See, this one I have already shown by Ashwin, right? Basic, the basic option. That means here in the basic folder, what is the option we have? Show string. What it will do? Show string means it is showing something like whatever the string I am attaching into this one, it's showing. So for that one, the word it is used is show string. In that one, what I have to be presented means, see here I have used open bracket. There are some different brackets you have to be learned. This is just normal bracket, okay? But here you can see this is a flower bracket. We will be just calling it as a flower bracket because it's have some design in that one. Okay, see, once I have opened one of the bracket and I have entered something, you have to close it there. You have to close at any end. If you're not closing it, whatever you have entered, it will not be working. Okay, so just see, I'll just delete this bracket. We'll see. See, after I have deleted the bracket here, on the second line, everything is not working. See here, the option is also have been stopped. It is stopped here because I have opened a bracket but I didn't close it, right? So it is a problem we will be having. I have already explained you about this one. I think you have, if you want to get down from a car, you have to open a door, and after getting down, you have to close it again. If you're not closing it and if you are just going away with the car with an open door, what will happen? There will be some accidents and all. So here also you have to remember the same thing. Once you have opened one bracket, it have to be closed. Okay? Without closing it, the program will not work. Even I have closed this one, where it is started, that one and the closed one will be highlighted. See, you can see some differences here, I think. You can't just zoom that one. Here you can see hello in the hello block. Wherever I have opened the block, wherever I have opened the bracket, and when it is closed, both of them have been highlighted. Okay, see, in the same way, if I just click this bracket, here it is open and here it is closed. Okay, where it is open and where it is closed, you can see it here. Here what it is there, basic dot forever. And what is it forever means? It's in the forever loop. I didn't mention anything here. See, in the blocks I have, there is a forever block, but I didn't mention anything inside, right? So that forever is there. That is in the basic options only we have forever, and in that one, uh, there is nothing in the blocks programming. But here you have to mention it like a function. You have to give some name. Is it is a function or else is it is an integer? We will be having some differences, so we will be going through that one. So here function, in that one there is nothing, bracket open and closed, there is nothing, but I can give something like while I can give, or else loop I can give, or else if I can give. These all things will be in the functions, but it's actually not correct. The functions in the forever loops also we will be having a lot of options. Okay, so what I'll do means I'll go to the website where we have previously stopped. Okay, so in this one we'll see what is the Java syntax. We have already done with the get started and all, right? So I'll go to the Java syntax. A syntax means you can take it like a example of a format. Okay, what is a format? Can anyone explain? Like whatever you know, just explain me. What where we will call as a format kind of thing.
It's nothing but the thing which I've done on the show string and all. This everything is Java, like basic dot show string is there, right? Formatting is the same thing in Java syntax.
Okay.
So
Yes, I'll explain it a little clearly so everyone can understand that one. A format means a steps, kind of steps which have to be followed every time. Whenever you are doing, it have to be followed particularly. Okay, just take an example of a letter. If you're writing a letter or else if you're typing a letter, you will be maintaining some rules, right? That a date and a place have to be mentioned to the right side of the corner, and some of the details like dear or else respected. These kind of things have to be left side below date and time, and after that whatever you want to write, you have to write it like a paragraph. You should not start it from the starting, right? You have to start it from uh, the quarter of the line, and after ending it, you have to mention something like yours obediently or else you're lovingly. This kind of things you have to be followed when you're writing a letter, right? There is a format. A format means uh, an example of the rules which you have to be followed. Okay, so right said you have to write date, and after that a place where you are writing from, and after that you have to respect someone with the dignities whatever you have to do. Like there will be some formal letters and informal letters. There are those are different, but I'm just telling you an example. If you are writing a letter, there have to be some following rules, right? So here also, if you want to write something, there have to be some following steps. Like, see, uh, can anyone write an example of formal letter means? You can write. Informal letter means you can write that one also. In the same way, if you can you write a format for variables means you have to be able to write some format, a syntax, which is used of variables. Okay. See, if you have done something, if you have used radio blocks and done some program, what is the program name can be, just tell me. If you have used any radio blocks and done a program, which character it will be, which type of program it will be. It will be like sending or receiving data, right? It will be some sending or receiving data. If I given you some question like write a syntax for radio blocks, what you will do? You will create a radio block which will send the radio signals, and you will create another block which will receive the signals, right? In the same way, there will be some characteristics for variables, data types, typecasting, operators. These are all the things. For everything, there will be some differences. So based on that one, for everything, you have to write some examples. That examples will be called as syntax. In this Java, not only in Java, in every programming language, we will be calling that as syntax. You can see my class.java. There is a this everything. The program this is there, which is called as syntax for my class. Syntax for my class topic. What is my class and what is class? That I will explain you, but we have just given an example a for syntax to the topic my class. Okay, see, public class. See, we have seen this program, right? Here what it is there, basic dot show string. See only first line, what it is there, basic dot show string. What is basic? Whatever the options you have here, right? If I give an input, if I want something from the input, what I have to do means I have to type input here. Okay, the same way here, that is public means is it have to be a public one or is a private one? What we will be calling it, if you have an internet connection, the Wi-Fi signals can be public. That means it can be open. Everyone can use that one. Or else you can put some options for that one, like it should have to be private. Whoever have the password, they only have to be doing that one. They only have to be connected to that one. Like that, you can put some restrictions, right? The same way, uh, most of the applications and most of the programs will be having public only, because I may have done something that have to be used by you also. You can also use that one. You can also have to be seen. That one means it have to be in public. If I keep private here, what will happen? I will give only instructions to someone who can open that one and see. That means it can be like a safety lock. Okay. So public, private, protected. These are the three names you have to be just noted in your mind. Okay. Public means not human beings and all. Okay. Related to the programming language, public means it is open for all. It is an open software, you can tell, or else it is an open options whatever it's containing. Okay. So in that one, the next one is class. What is class? Take an example of your classroom only. In your classroom, like around 40 people will be there, right? 40 people's names are different, date of births are different, and your grades are different, right? But if someone is telling you are from 6th A or B, like everyone is there, right? So if I'm just take an example of 6th A, I'll just call from 6th A, everyone have to come means everyone, whoever are sitting in the 6th A classroom, everybody will be coming, right? In the same way, class means you can take it like an example of school. In that one, which class you want to take, either 6th A, 6th B, 6th C, or 6th D. That's your wish. So the class means a school. My class means that can be a 6th A or a 6th B. That is whatever I have mentioned there. Okay. So here the class means school. It's an example. I'm telling you like an example. Okay. Class means like a school. My class means that can be 6th A or 6th B. Not only 6th class, it can be 7th B, but I have given some name for that one. Okay, I can give any name like 60 I can give, or else some other name also I can give. But here, for example, what he have given means my class he have given. Okay, so if we go to the second line, the same public static void main. These things like those are some rules we have to be followed. Okay, if you are writing a letter, what I have explained in the same way. If you are writing any strings, if you want to take any string arguments, you have to use this line format. Okay, and after that, see the third line, system dot out dot println. That means in this system, in the whole system, something have to be out, in and out. I have already told you, right? Input and outputs. The same way, out means the data which is going to be given, like hello world. It have to be out. It have to be come out of the system, and after that, print ln. Ln means line. Okay, so I want to print something. Print one line. What is that line? I have opened a bracket. After that, I have put in some semicolons, and after that, hello world. And I have whatever I have opened here, like bracket and colons, it have to be closed here. Okay, and after that, in the programming languages, something there like see here, the line have been stopped. It started from here, and again it is stopped here, and again it is started from here. If you want to write some names, like roll number 1 writing a name, roll number 2 writing a name, if you have written it in a book like a serial way, you can see. So the first line will be roll number 1, second line will be roll number 2. But here in programming languages, if you want to make it to the second line, if you want to go to the second line, you have to use this one. Okay, if you're keeping on entering like enter option, the sentence will be going to the next line. But like for viewing, it will be going to the next line, but actually the line is not stopped there. Okay, see, the public class, my class, it's an open bracket here. Again here, if I have clicked enter, it's going to the down. But even though if I didn't click enter, it will be continuing here only, right? Then also nothing will be happening. For our reference, for our clarification, we have given something like entered to the next lines. Okay, but there is no need of entering anything. If you have given this colon, see what is that one, like upside dot is there, downside a comma is there. Okay, if you have used that option, then only the line will be stopped there, and it will be going to the next one. So whatever have entered here, we'll see, like we'll run that one and we'll see. I have run that example there. See, same program. If you have entered this one, what is going to be happen? This is the basic line. It will be happening everywhere. So here, whatever mentioned in the bracket and this one, it's going to be presented here. So after that, what I'll do means, okay, there is no option for entering here. It's just an editor, right? So there is no option for entering anything there. So we'll see about that also next. See here, we'll read this one. Example explain. Every line of code that runs in Java must be inside a class. Okay. Just take, if you want to complete your class like sixth or fifth and go to the next class, you have to be studied in some of the schools, right? By not studying in any school, you can't directly go to the seventh and eighth classes. Here also the same thing. Every line of a code that runs in Java, okay, whatever the code is running in the Java must be inside a class. Okay, so in our example, we named the class as my class. I have already told you the name my class can be anything, right? It can be 60 or 60, whatever you want, you can keep. But here they have used something like my class for their clarification. So, and after that, a class should always start with an uppercase first letter. There are some rules you have to be followed. See, a school name can be nothing like class, but if you want to create your class name, then it have to be an uppercase. The first letter have to be uppercase. Okay, just remember these points. Like if you are writing your name, what you will do, the first letter will be in uppercase, right? So in the same way, if you want to create a class, then that have to be an uppercase. The first letter have to be an uppercase. But the class should not be in any uppercase. Okay? Even though if you have given in this one in uppercase, it will be just nothing. It will not make it as any different one. Okay? So the next one is no. Java is case sensitive. That means Java is case sensitive. Means what is case sensitive? Can anyone tell what is case sensitive?
Um,
Okay, a case sensitive means like take an example of password. If you have given any capital letter, the first, and remaining everything is small letters. So if you are entering everything in capital, or else if you are entering everything in small letters, it won't open, right? Whatever you have given. That means if you have given some letter like T capital, and after that ARUN, like Tarun, I have taken an example in that one, T is capital and everything is small. And next time if I want to log in, I'm using an option like everything is small letters, it's not opening, and everything in capital letters, it's not opening. If I use the capital letter of D and everything in small, then only that will be opening, right? Case sensitive means uh, whenever I have given, see in this my class and in this my class, what is the difference? Here there is a my class and here also there is a my class. What is the difference between these two? In the first my class, M is capital, C is capital, and in the next my class, everything is in small. So these two are different. Okay, so the two are different.
Yes, sir.
So after that, the name of the Java file must match the class name. Yeah, see a Java file. If you are creating a class name like my class, the file name. After doing everything, you have to save that program, right? If you want to save that program, whatever you have given the class name, the same class name have to be given for the file name also. Then only it will be saved. Okay. These are some of the rules you have to be remembering. See, the name of the Java file must match the class name. It's better if you are noting this down. Okay, if you are not noting them down again, it's very difficult for you to understand. So, like next, when saving the file, save it using the class name or add.java. There are two options in that one. While saving also, there are two options. You can take as this same my class, whatever you have given the name, you can use that one and save. And after that, the name you have given, right, like my class. After that, you have to press like java you have to give. Why we have to give that one means, I think you have seen these other things. Images will be dot jpeg, right? If you are opening any image file, it will be in dot jpeg. Word documents will be different, and like notepad files will be different, like means dot exi or else dot word. Like what it will be, like dot means the file like, see, images are different, audio files are different, video files are different. This way, audio files will be having .mp3. Whatever the file name will be, in the last you will be having .mp3. That means that is an audio file. For remembering that one, or else for saving it in that way, you have to use .mp3. The same way, if you are saving an image, if you just type a name after, like if you have just typed a name and entered, it will be saving like the name what you have given .jpeg. Okay, you may not see that one, but the extensions will be automatically. But here there will be no automatics, so that's why you have to give the my class name. You have to give after that .java. You have to give, okay, to the end of the file name. To the end of the file name, you have to give .java. Then only it will be saving in the Java file. Why we will be saving in that way means, after saving it, if you want to open it again, if you are not giving .java, it will not open in Java software. Okay, if you want to save it and if you want to open it again in Java only, then you have to save it with the extension .java. Okay, and to run the example above on your computer, make sure that Java is properly installed, and they have given some links. If you have just click on this one, you can install Java software. Okay, so after that, what it is, what we got there, we have seen the example, right? We got hello world as output, and here you can see the main method. What is the main method means? The main, see everything, most of the class names or class files will be having the brackets opened and closed. Okay, even though there is rules for that one, open the bracket. The main method is required, as you will see it in every Java program. The main method is mandatory for every Java program. Okay, see public static void main. That means the first one is public. We have already talked about this one. Static void means these are just the mandatory words you have to be entered. Okay, in Java, the static void have to be mandatory. After that, the main is a class. In that one, I have opened the bracket. String. String means there will be some strings inside of that one. What is strings? See, we have a topic of what is strings also. Java strings here. So we'll go to that one also. And the next one is args. ARGS. The full form of ARGS is arguments. Okay. So after that, any code inside the main method will be executed. See, whatever I have given in this bracket, it will be executed. Okay, and you don't have to understand the keywords before and after main. That means if you have given any keywords, what are keywords means? That also we have topic. We'll go through that one also. Keywords means like this main, or else some of the things will be there. We'll be learning that one. So see, whatever I have mentioned, the keywords before main or else after main, it will be taken care by main or main only. Okay, we will get to know them bit by bit while reading the tutorial. Okay? If you are reading it or else if you are trying it, then only you will be understanding. Then only you can do something. Without trying anything, if you have just listened the class and left that one, it will be like you can't remember that one. And the next one is system.out.println. This one we have already seen in the previous example, right? See, inside the main method, we can use the println method to print a line of a text to the screen. Okay. See, main is a method. Here we have already read whatever is mentioned in the main, inside of the main, it will be printed. It will be like it will be executed, right? So here also the same thing. In the main, what he have given is string args, and again he have opened the bracket. In this one, system.out.println, and he have given some message, so that will be printed. Okay, so this is a basic program. You can take a screenshot of it. You can write that one for basic outline. Previously, Ashwin have shown a program, right? In that one, there was nothing, just a simple line. But here, while you're doing it in a Java program, this is the procedure you have to follow for printing any sentence, whatever you have typed. If you want to print anything, these two lines have to be mandatory. And here, in Hello World, you can write whatever it have to be printed. Okay, so we'll just see the example, uh, what it will be presenting. See, here this is the option public class, my class, and then that one public static void main, string arguments, and here system.out of println. If we have used that one, the option we are getting is hello world. Previously we have already seen that one the same. Okay, so this is the system.out of println. Like he's explaining everything about the example we have given here. Note, the curly braces marks the beginning and the end of block of code. Okay. See, the opening and closing will be knowing by the system. Without putting these things, the system can't understand where is the opening and where is the closing part. So that's why we have to give this thing. And note, each code statement must end with a semicolon. See, what is a semicolon means? This one, dot, comma. That is a semicolon. Okay, everything, every statement, see each code statement must end with a semicolon. If you are entering semicolon, then only it will be going to the next line. Otherwise, it will be just continuously going on. So if you're not using semicolon at the correct place, the whole program will be lost. Okay, and this is some example. Like see, here there are some, here what after we got, here what you have learned, here what you have learned. From the upside we have learned something, right? What here you have to be
System println.
system out dot println, right? So if we just submit answer, is it correct or not? It will just show. So after entering that one, insert the missing part. Yeah, after we have entered this one, let's show it. So if we just click show answer, we'll be getting the answer. Those are just simple questions. If you have learned something and if you want to like check whether did you understood or not, you can just see these simple questions and you can answer them. Okay. See here you have started the exercise. Using this click button, whatever the questions he will be asking, you can answer them. Like you can check whether did I understood or not. These are the things. Okay. So the next one is after syntax, we have comments topic. So in this comment, I will just explain this thing and I will stop this one for today. Okay. So comments. Just tell me what is a comment in real world? Like where we will be using this comment word.
A comment is a sentence which describes a person. Means he studies well. It's like commentators. The person who
Yes.
give comments is known as a commentator.
Yes. So the comments can be good or bad based on the situation. It depends, right? So in the same way in Java, what is a comment? We'll just learn about that. Okay. Here we will not call it as comment. We will call it as comments. Java comments. Okay. Comments can be used to explain Java code and to make it more readable. Okay. Why we will be using Java comments means for making it more readable. Okay. Can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code. Why will be using comments means it can also be used to prevent execution. Execution when testing alternative code. See, if you have done 2 to 3 programs, like everything have to be interlinked. So why we will be using comments means I will put something like I will start a program and I will complete that one and I will put a name for that one. Like I will put a comment on that one. The first program, it's done. and I will go to the next program. I will do that one also, and again at that line, what I will do means I'll put a comment like the second program is also done, and I will go to the third and I will complete that one also, and I will keep a message that it's done. That means I don't need to check everything is it correct or not. Where is the program one have stopped? Where the second program have stopped? Where the third program have stopped? That everything I no need to keep check on that one. So that's why we will be using Java comments. So what is the option like if you want to use the Java comments? What you have to mention? What is this one? What we will call it as
Two forward slashes means slash.
slashes.
When we
Slash. Those are two forward slashes, right? So why we will be using that one? Like how we will be using? We'll see an example of that one. The first read this one. Single line comments start with two forward slashes, and any text between slashes and the end of the line is ignored by Java. Will not be executed. See, I want to explain something. What your teachers and everyone will be doing, like nowadays, what everyone is doing means they are just solving a program in a paper. Take an example of maths. What they are doing after showing the picture, they will just take some the messages. Comments means in a picture, how you can put a comment? Just tell me. In WhatsApp, you will be having these options, right? See, I'll just show you the example. Can you see the screen, right? Yes, see, someone have shown this one. He's just what they are doing. They have rounded that one, right? Why they have rounded that one? They are just like they are just showing it. There are two options like see, not like this. What I do means I'll just forward this message in the same group in a different way. See, I have just okay. I have just shared. I think what I'll do means I can round them, right? Here we will be having the option. Everyone knows, right? See how we have rounded this one. There will be an option like pen. Using that one, they can round that one and they can write something also, right? They can write something like there are two accounts have been logged here, or else something a message they can type. So for that one, we can use it here. See, example, two slashes have been given. This is a comment, and system.out.println, that is hello world. See, uh, what I'll do means, okay, I'll come here. See, you'll see here only. I just give space, and I will give two slashes, front slashes, right? If I am typing something here, see, I have given two slashes, and I have to type. What I have typed will not be executed. We'll check. See, I have typed something, but the thing whatever I have typed, it will not be executed. Okay. So if you want to give something, like see why we will be using this first sentence, for what we will be using the first sentence, entering something, for displaying something, for displaying hello message, right? For displaying hello message, we will be using that one. I have typed this much, but still if I start nothing, like after two slashes I have typed something, this whole message will not be displayed anywhere. Okay, that's just for our reference. Someone may get some doubts like basic dot roasting. Why we have used this sentence means by reading this displaying hello message, we can understand okay the basic sourcing hello means it's displaying a message whatever we have given. In that way, for understanding that one, we can give some comments on the sentences. Not only in this one, the whole program. If you want to give any comments, you can do that one. See here also, system.out.println hello world. After the colon, we have those two slashes. This is a comment. If I run this example, what it will do means it will be not showing anything. It will not be showing anything related to this one. Like see, this is a comment. There is a mention, but here we can't see anything about that one. Okay, comment
Yes,
means
sir.
it will be used for our reference. See, as we have talked here, as we have talked in the microbit here, whatever the program you have entered, just try with that one. Okay, open the program, whatever you have done, click two slashes and type whatever you want to type in that one and check is it is giving any output or anything. It will not give. Okay, that is just for our reference. We can give. So a comment means it will be used as that one, and we will see multi-line comments starting with. There are multi-line comments also. Okay, that means see here example we have the code below will print the words hello world, and after that one he gone to the next line to the screen, comma, and it is amazing. That means that you have to give some explanation about that one. It is not sufficient in one line. It have to be given in two lines. Then there is an option you can use for the multi-line comments. Okay, for if you want to give any comment in only one line, you can use two slashes. But here if you want to type something, like if you want to give any comment, then what you have to do means you have to give a slash, and after that a star. After that, whatever the message you want to give, you can give. And after that, when you are closing the message, you have to put star and again a slash. Okay, so here see, you have typed two line message in between slash slash star, and at the last you have used star and slash. Okay, and after that system.out.println. If I run example, what is the answer? What the answer will be getting? Just tell me. We will be getting only hello world. We will not be getting any of these two lines. Okay, so in comments we have two topics, in two differences, like Java comments or else Java multi-line comments. Okay, and see here we have given a simple line, single or multi-level comments. What is single and multi-level comment means? It is up to you which you want to use. Normally we use double slashes for short comments, and this slash star star slash for longer one. Okay, whatever based on your message, based on your expression, based on your comment which you want to give. If it is a small one, you can use double slash. If it is a big one, you can use slash star, and after that star slash. In that between, you can give. Okay, so here are some of the examples like exercises based on that one. You can try this one also. Okay, so today what you have to do means you have to check the Java syntax and Java comments, and in both of these things, lastly you will be having some exercises. Like see, test yourself with exercises. Okay, whatever you have learned in the upside of the page, you can check here. Start the exercise. You can use this option and you can check. There will be some of the questions, the basic questions only. Just try to complete them, and it will be easy for you. Like it will be for yourself only. Did you understood anything, or else still you have to learn something new? Then it will be a little helpful for you. Okay.